Hi everybody, I'm Andrew from Nene Overland. I'm here today to talk about our CamelBAC Overland trailer. Basically we're really excited about this product. We've had a lot of years importing and playing around with various different trailers, and what we've realised, the biggest frustration is that they all come in from around the world, and it's very difficult for customers to sort of spec trailers either very simply or far more complex. So the whole idea of this CamelBAC trailer is to start off with a modular design. So we effectively have a chassis to start with, which we'll talk about in more detail later on, and then we'll start with a centre storage box to make it very simplistic and obviously keep the price down. And from there the customer can then obviously build in further storage boxes around the trailer, front, rear, side, involve drawer systems or barn doors on the back, spare wheels, jerry can holders, and so on and so forth. Typically we've sort of got trailers that are priced from around 9,950 plus VAT. What we've found is that a lot of the imported trailers, the thickness of the steel is a lot lighter weight, and just the general construction probably not quite to such a high quality. Yeah, we'd love to keep the price down, but we're basically trying to go for longevity and quality. Obviously depending on what you then put on the trailer or how you spec the trailer will obviously set where the eventual price will be. Okay, well this is where the journey started. Obviously we were looking to find a chassis that gave everybody a lot of ground clearance, was really strong, with suspension that you can adjust according to how heavy the trailer is, and there wasn't really anything available, to be quite honest with you, so we looked to an American company who had basically designed a chassis, a company called Adventure Trailers in Arizona, and they've got an independent trailing arm set up at the back with Fox adjustable shock absorbers with coil-over springs, so which you can adjust to compensate for the weight of the trailer, and it's all galvanised, and it's effectively been made UK manufactured, so it's EU marked, which is really important because there aren't that many of these kind of trailers that are actually EU marked, which means that they're not really legal for the highway in the UK or European Union. So if you have a problem on the highway, then your insurance company might not support you in the way they should. So we've taken the basic chassis, as you can see, with loads of clearance. There's no sort of traditional axle or leaf springs to get in the way if you do happen to go down some rocky tracks off-road. And as I say, at the moment this one's just got a set of Defender boost alloys and the normal 235 85/16 cross contact tyres on it, but of course you can go a lot bigger if you want to. You could use this chassis as a base for a sort of normal work kind of trailer or a transport trailer for motorbikes or quad bikes. You know, it's endless the different things that you could use this for. We've got a very unique jack assembly, which means that we can slide it round out of everybody's way so that it doesn't catch the ground. You've got loads more ground clearance basically. We're now going to set the trailer up and show everybody how all the different features work and some of the unique things that we've managed to build into this trailer to suit our customers to travel around through Europe and further afield. And we can just apply a little bit of pressure so nothing can move. When you're ready, I'm going to go up, keep going up. Right, that's it. So if you need some cover really quickly and you don't want to put the roof tent out, then you can just put the awning out. That's one of the unique features about this trailer, is that you can use the awning without the roof tent. And we have customers that may not even want a roof tent. They might want to put a boat on top of the trailer or something else they want to carry around and not actually want to camp on the trailer, but they want an awning for use for entertaining, corporate activities and so on and so forth. It's a 2-metre family tent on this one. You could put a slightly bigger tent. You know, we could get a up to 2.4 metre family tent made as a special order from Hannibal. And of course the other thing is that the way we're trying to offer the product is that our customers may already have their own roof tent, which means they haven't got to have the expense of buying another one, because we can fit just about any make of hard shell or traditional fold over soft shell tent that's effectively out there in the marketplace. So in other words, our customers can use an existing tent or purchase something that they feel suits their needs in a different way to a Hannibal. There you go. So we're now just putting the rear inner flap in for the awning to stop the draft, but there's also a piece that lays on the top which effectively directs the water away from running down the back of the trailer, which you wouldn't want to do because obviously it would then start to run into the drawer if it was open. We're ready to go to the next stage, but while I'm here, obviously I'll pull out this large drawer at the back. The customer's got the choice. They can have just a swinging door at the back instead of a drawer, or they can have a shorter drawer and a larger storage area at the other end. We've doubled up the slides on the drawer, purely to give you the ability. You effectively put about 300 kilograms in the back of this, no problem at all. You could have 2 people could stand in it, and it's going to take the weight, no problem at all. And as I say, you can bespoke how you store your wolf boxes or other storage boxes and clothing, cooking equipment and so on and so forth. And we could even make the sides higher, effectively do exactly what you would like us to do. We've also got another locker just here, which effectively is where the gas bottle is, and also the filler for the water tank, which is just there. You could, if you wanted, create another space there for further storage. So that's where your gas is for the cooking. Spare wheel, obviously we've mounted that on the side. Again, some customers might have the same wheels on their trailer as they have on the tow vehicle, which means they might choose not to have a spare wheel for the trailer and just manage with one. So there'd be options for further storage at the front, or further fuel cans, etc, etc. You know, you can do, as I say, exactly what you'd like to do. So I'm just going to connect up the water tap to get washing up water and wash yourself and etc, etc. So I'm just going to fit that on there, and then we've obviously also got the shower facility that goes on here, and that clips in here. So you've got fresh water. We could add a heater if somebody really wants to, and we've now got water coming out, so I'll turn it off. So there we go, and then obviously we've got water coming out of there as well, so we can set your shower up and so on and so forth. So I'll turn the water off. We've got various lights all around the trailer, LED lighting, low current draw, so you've got plenty of light at night time, jack plugs for your iPhone and other equipment to keep them charged up, and obviously there's a battery monitoring system on the side of it, so you can always see how much charge the batteries have got in. We can put 1 or 2 batteries on it. We can add a split charging sort of setup as well if they didn't want it on the vehicle. A stainless top that we've made that all is secured by the latches, so we've now got a work surface. What we've done on this side is we've put a big fridge drawer in on this side to accommodate anything up to a 90-litre fridge. And obviously the customer can have any make of fridge they really want, because just about anything will fit on there, and we could effectively make this slide out drawer slightly smaller if they want to use say a 40-litre fridge rather than 80 or a 90-litre fridge. We've also got a small work surface that pulls out just down here to give you somewhere else to prepare food or store some food while you're camping. So that's about it really. You're ready to go, apart from putting all the awning sides up and relaxing. So here we are now, we're inside the awning. Obviously we've got all the sides up, and just to talk through the features that we've slowly been putting together. Obviously we looked at the shower and the hot water and cold water supply earlier on. Obviously you've got your drawer, which we've had out earlier on, which you may have all your equipment in. Stainless steel worktop, obviously, for preparing your food. Another one down here, and of course 80-litre fridge freezer, or normal fridge depending on what you would prefer. Lots of lighting, all low current draw LED lighting, so you could sit here all evening and know that the batteries won't go down. Ready to sort of enjoy the dream, live it.